Hi guys, Todd James here with Responsible Passive Income. In this video we're going to talk about finding your ideal client or your ideal customer using a customer avatar. Okay, a customer avatar is nothing more than a list of all the attributes your ideal client will have. Now a lot of you may ask, what's the purpose of this? And this is a very simple, but it's really marketing 101. It's an incredibly simple exercise, and you literally get out a piece of paper, you imagine or you visualize who your ideal client is that you're trying to reach through your marketing, and you start writing down what these people look like in your mind. How old they are, where do they live, what is their income, do they have children, how old are their children, do they go to church? What kind of church do they go to? Where do they take vacations? What kind of cars do they drive? Depending on the product you're selling or trying to sell, virtually every detail about their life may be important at some point in time. So the more detailed you can get, the better you can target your marketing to these people. And don't forget also, if you're trying to sell to, say, children, if you're trying to sell toys or something that you see ideally being a product directed at a child, that you have to target their parents. So you may not necessarily want to put your ads in front of kids, you want to put your ads in front of parents who do the actual buying. The same thing can be said if you're selling a product that may be primarily of interest to, say, husbands. There are certain times of the year where you may want to put those products in front of women or in front of kids, because it may be a Father's Day gift or it may be a Christmas gift for a husband. So you might not market directly to that individual that's going to be the end user, but you market to the person who's going to be purchasing the product. So the more you know about your ideal customer, the more detailed this customer avatar is, the more effectively you can target your marketing. And the more effectively you target your marketing, the less expensive your marketing becomes. Now, if you think about what I just said and your experience with using Facebook ads, you'll realize that a lot of the criteria or a lot of the different data points I mentioned are actually part of the Facebook targeting process. But they only take it so far. They have a vested interest in you spending a little bit of extra money on marketing. You're sending them checks, you're sending them your credit card numbers. So, you know, they want the marketing to be effective, but their interest in getting it ultra detailed and laser focused is not as great as you might hope it is. So the more you can do in advance to identify your ideal customer and to identify the characteristics and their behaviors, the more effective and less expensive your advertising becomes. And it can be pretty dramatic. So don't take this lightly. On the other hand, this is not something that should take up hours and hours of your time. If you're looking at launching a new product, I think sitting down, taking 10 or 15 minutes just to identify the characteristics of who you see buying this product is cheap insurance. And if nothing else, it really focuses and gels in your mind exactly who it is that you're selling to, and provides you with a target that should be much easier to hit with marketing if you just go through this simple exercise for each new product. Again, it shouldn't be terribly time consuming, and it's a great educational process if nothing else. So we're going to talk in later videos about exactly how to do Facebook advertising. My process is slightly different than what I've seen some other people talk about, and I want to offer you my insights into how things work with the new algorithm that Facebook is using in 2018. So stay tuned for future videos.